Here we go, leaving Monroe Valley RV. Headed out to do some exploring on the Paiute Trail today. Headed out south from Monroe towards Marysville. Then going to kind of come back, loop back around north up towards into the hopefully not too snowy hills over there. But been a little bit of snow this week up on top, so we'll see what we run into. Might be nothing, or it might be impassable up there, but we'll see. As you can see off over that way, there's the snowy peaks. Not going up that direction, gonna go down the valley and then to the left as you're looking at it there. Plan is to head up towards those hills over there. The tallest one over there is Monroe Peak, but we're gonna head down south to Marysville, farther south, and then loop back up around and kind of see how the day goes and see where we want to go from there. That be Marysville? Maybe it's kind of around the corner. Not real sure here. We're gonna find out. Well, we stopped into Marysville, got fueled up, and head back out towards the trail here. Well, here we go. Headed out from Marysville. Gonna be traveling roughly south. Looks like a little shooting spot right there. Huh. Nice. Looks like we're getting ready to head up a canyon if I'm reading the terrain and map right here. Some nice fall colors down in there too. This will be pretty neat. What a beautiful fall day out here. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Wow. The beauty of Utah. Can't decide on whether I want to ride or sightsee here. I think I'm doing a little more sightseeing than riding. some ass there. Sure the wife makes it through without getting run off the road. Yep, there she is. You always hope that when these, I mean, they were hunters by their vests. Opening hunting day down here, we were told, so we're wearing bright green. Anyway, you always hope that these guys, you know, they see the lead bike, hopefully they slow down and think there might be another. But very few people seem to get the trail signals of, you know, hey, one more back there, two more back there, or whatever. So it's always kind of dicey on, you know, I don't even bother with trucks and stuff. ATVs and stuff, I'll give the hand signals, but wow. This is pretty dang cool. Looks like we're opening up a little bit here up into the valley, starting to widen out. Little bits of snow here in the shade of the trees. I have a feeling we're going to see a bit more of that by the time we're done here. Love the white bark of the aspen. Really is beautiful up in this area. Smells like a campfire. We're coming into some of the area that biggest fire in Utah recently, from what we were told. Burned up this whole area last year. Must have been last fall or late summer, because we were here last year in August and it wasn't going then, but yeah, mass destruction. Wow. You definitely see the fire damage out there, contrasting with the snow over there. Seems to be okay. Those spots worry me a little bit. And the shade look icy. It's like, I guess it's warm enough. It shouldn't be icy. My bike's telling me it's 52 out. Manning Meadows Reservoir. Neat little cabins up in here. I'm jealous. That would be so awesome. Good view out down the valley out there. Awesome. We suddenly turned to red dirt. Red cinder. Kind of interesting. Anyway, it was really bright back there. It's kind of cool. Well, we're winding our way down towards Koosharem. I think that's how you pronounce it. Koosharem. Sharem? I don't know. Koosharem. Headed down towards that way to hopefully find a good little picnic spot. And then looking at going up the other side where the main Paiute Trail follows up the next ridge over. So we're so early in the day. I mean, it's only 1 o'clock. We've already done like 48 miles, so we're thinking we can cover the next section up to Salina if, I mean, the rest of the roads are like this and stuff. So, it's the thought. So I believe the main route goes down and it probably follows up one of those roads up over that hill, mountain range, whatever that is over there. I believe, if I'm looking at the map right and stuff. Well, we had a nice little lunch stop in Koosharem, and here we are headed back towards the hills. I'm looking at the map, we're going to go up there, up that little road, and probably cut up over the top of all this. Okay, so I was wrong. We weren't going all the way up in those hills. We actually missed this turn, had to come back for it. Taking a left here, so we're kind of staying in the valley a little bit. Well, we've continued up the valley a little ways through some houses and stuff like that. Yeah, just carrying along. Just a nice gravel road, really. Looks like we're going to come up here and cross back over and go up into those hills by the looks of what I'm seeing on the GPS route. Look at this old cabin. That has been around a long time. Fortunately, haven't got back up into the hills. We're just still down here in the valley. Well, we just took a little right-hand turn through a cattle gate, which was welcome because it was kind of just driveway like gravel there for a while. It's kind of starting to wonder if we made a bad choice by coming out and following the 01. But this is at least adding a little bit more interesting, even though it's just running along a fence here, at least it's a little more rugged of a, I don't know, it's still pretty flat. Anyway, we got some mud here to go through. Woo! Oh, that's deep. Let's see if we can get her coming through it. Well, that was fun. Well, we're back into Fishlake National Forest, and terrain's getting a little more interesting. It's not just that flat valley out there anymore, and it's kind of neat looking up there. It looks like a bunch of dead trees with some snow that had fallen over them. Getting pretty close to Salina now. We saw a sign back by the last reservoir, Rex Reservoir, I think it was, that said 14 miles to Salina. So Salina's probably about as far north as we're going today. Definitely covered the ground a little faster than I thought we would. I was expecting, I guess, a little bit more technical, slower speeds, but it's been pretty much about like this, you know, pretty easy and high speed. Look at that snowy peak way off over there. Not sure if that's going to be easy to see on the camera, but nice. Nice reveal there coming around the corner. Oh, wow. Cliffs. Frickin' cool. Really neat kind of canyon we're coming out of here.
We go through this and then we go to Salina and then we stay to the left of the freeway to go to Annabelle or Annabeth or something like that.
I think so, yeah.
Go slow.
Hopefully this isn't too deep.
I'll find out.
Not bad. So we rolled through Salina, and starting to head back mostly south again. Mostly just kind of rolling through some farmland, farmhouses down here. Looks like we're supposed to turn here though. I was worried she wouldn't stop in time. But more farmland as you see. Whoa! It looked like he might have been getting a driving lesson. Saw an older guy in the passenger seat with his hands up in the air going, whoa, whoa! Oh, young kid.